Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, Labor Day. Monday morning. It's a little after 8, and I just dropped Jamie off at work, and I'm about to go for a little run here on a section of trail in a neighborhood where we used to live. If you guys have been watching for a couple of years, you'll know that we were in kind of a smaller apartment, just in a little community. Where, we filmed tons of videos, so a lot of my older videos are from here. But in any case, it's a nice spot. Trail was really handy, but I haven't run here in, a couple of years. So just, a little bit of a nostalgia kick. Jump on a section of trail where I really did the bulk of my running when I started running and just kind of got into the whole thing. So just kind of cool to revisit one of these places. So today, I would not even run on a Monday. I think in one of my recent videos I mentioned how, I'm pretty flexible with my training, but I'm a little bit disappointed that I've had to make a few changes so far already. But I just got super busy with a couple of things, and then also the last couple of days I've had a little bit of a not even really like a sore throat, but just like a little bit of a cough and stuff. And I can feel that it's not like, just didn't want to test it, you know what I mean? So that's okay. Just taking a little bit of time, just making sure everything's all good. We're still at the beginning of the training block. So today, I would normally not even run on a Monday. I have no idea what to even do here today. I'm not going to do a workout. So I think I was just going to go out and run for maybe 6 to 8K or something like that. Because I've actually got something to do in about an hour and a half. So, just going to get out and get some time in and just kind of, see this area again and this little familiar section of trail. So, all right, let's get at it. All right, I just did like a little 2K warm up, and really you'll hear some traffic. I'm underneath the highway overpass here. Breathing's pretty good. Just kind of trying to wake up the legs a little bit, stopping here after 2K, do a couple little stretches and stuff, just to help get that extra little bit of mobility and flexibility, wake up in the legs where it's been a couple days, just walking, a little bit. So this is the stretch of trail where when I lived here, I would do 1K repeats. And the first time I got my Petzl headlamp, I came up here one evening, and it was I think it was late, I don't know if it was late November or even early January, but it was definitely during a colder part of the year where it was dark pretty early. But I came up here with the headlamp and did some repeats, and man, honestly, that session stands out as one of the best runs I've ever done. Just the feeling of having a new toy and a new ability to run at night, basically, especially in Canadian winter where it's pretty much dark at 4:30, 5 o'clock. But then also just having just a really solid session. I just remember it just being perfect, nailing my splits, feeling really good, and it being one of those winter evenings where it wasn't even super cold. And now this morning it's 12°C, which I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's not warm. You'd be looking at mid-50s maybe. But I like it. It's good because this is actually a great running temperature. Because once you get moving along, unless your hands are cold, but you get over that pretty quickly. Once you get moving along, this is a really ideal temperature for running because you're not going to get too hot. You're definitely not going to overheat at all. And, but it's not too cold either. But anyway, so since I'm here and I just kind of, freshened up the legs a little bit with a little bit more stretching and stuff, I think I will do maybe just a little bit of not a true fartlek session, but a little timed, maybe just 8 by 1 minute sort of thing along this section of trail and just kind of see how it goes. I'm feeling pretty good. Again, sorry for the noise being under the overpass here, but this was just a good spot to start this because You can't tell from here, but it's actually a little bit uphill to this point, and then it just levels off for the next kilometer or so, which is really nice. So, all right, well, I'm going to get at it. I'm going to do like an 8 by 1 minute and just kind of see where this goes. You know, today's run is basically whatever happens, happens, just to get back into it. Okay, 5 reps done. Just had to stop and pee, actually, so that's why I'm here. But also I figured, well, this is a good opportunity to let you guys know how it's going. Feels pretty good. The first couple reps definitely felt really easy, which was surprising. And coming in at about 5K pace for these minute intervals. The heart rate is back down. I don't want to get lethargic. So it's about time to start rep 6. I think I'll try to take you guys along with me for this one. So what do we got here? I'm gonna not take another 1.5-minute jog, because obviously me standing here for a couple minutes has taken care of that. So all right, let's go. 1 minute on. All right. Wasn't quite a minute, but I was kind of guessing based upon the time that my phone was showing that I've been recording. So, all right. Wow. That was actually a lot harder holding the selfie stick. Okay, workout is done. That wasn't bad. You know, for not really knowing how today's run was going to go, I'm feeling the greatest over the last couple of days. I think I was hitting a decent pace, and you know, I know it was only a minute, but still, sometimes a minute can feel hard. But no, this felt good. So just cooling down, heading back to the car, and I'll catch up in a few.
All right, so here we are, just kind of go over a couple of the stats from that run. All right, so as you can see, we just got a little over 7 kilometers, and this temperature was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 13C. I mean, honestly, that is beautiful, beautiful running temperatures. And all right, so let's go and see the workout analysis here. So the first lap, well, actually, let's go to laps here for a second. The first one, 1:22. Obviously, I didn't like start the lap properly, so I was still kind of jogging along, or I'd hit the button too soon before I got going along. I don't really know what happened there. It's reflected in the pace, but I was doing 1 minute intervals. Somehow I've gotten a little extra on that one. And then the 90-second cool down. So as we're going along, you can see these paces though, 426, 416, 401. That was a really good one. 425. And then I didn't, I kind of stopped actually here because I had to, as you can see from earlier in the video, I stopped to pee on the side of the trail. And so I didn't bother doing a light jog between these 2 laps. So that's why they're just back to back. This one here, I was actually filming, so actually I kind of held the pace all right. But because I was just kind of looking at my phone to see, gauging from how long I was recording, I cut that one a little bit short, but that's fine. 54 seconds versus a minute is not a big deal. And then second last rep again, 403. That was a good one. 416. So I was right in the paces that I wanted to be in. I mean, honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better unplanned workout. I got out there, felt good, and just did it. And it was really cool to see this lake again, like to be running up along here. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I've done so many workouts up here along this little stretch of trail, and you never ever see another soul up there, and it's just cool. So the nostalgia factor probably played into a little bit of the success on this. Again, coupled with the very very nice running temperature, and so there we go. Ended up, like I say, a little over 7 kilometers. And let's just go to the pace distribution there for a second. So again, this is based on an old 5K like this. So my personal best 5K is like a 21:41, but I'm guessing that my 5K fitness is somewhere around a 22:30 right now. So I'm just assuming this is what that would be. These are my kind of pace ranges. So as you can see, a good couple of minutes worth of threshold VO2 max and anaerobic work, a little bit in the tempo range, but about 20% ish, maybe. I don't know. It's about 11 minutes. Yeah, maybe a little bit more than 20% work, probably more like 30% work in this run, but it was good for sure. It felt nice. The legs felt good. As you can tell, used the Saucony Ride ISO 2s. Again, still kind of building the mileage on them. Since they are like a sort of a flatter, firmer feel, they feel better the faster you run, even though they're not really like a speed workout shoe or anything. I mean, they're fine for your slow long runs, but they actually still feel really good when you're picking it up because it just, I don't know, just built for it, or I'm used to them. I'm not really sure, but definitely feeling good, enjoying them so far. And that is the recap of the run. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.